Hello, my name is Niputuli Sayuniari. My student number is 1906-10058. In this video, I want to tell about my ESP final project. And I got topic number 13 about how the game can change the world. Before that, I want to tell about background of the topic. Millennial generation. Hearing the word, what's on your mind? Technology, gadget, social media. Yes, the millennial generation is the indigenous generation to technology because from the birth they are familiar with the technology. With the ability of the millennial generation in the world of technology and available facilities, of course, the generation has many opportunities to be far ahead of the previous generation. Millennial generation is very creative to learn and can achieve. However, several studies have found that this generation tends to prefer a free lifestyle and like things that are instant and not respect with the process. Time to time, the development bring development in the field of technology. With this very sophisticated technological advancement, of course, it will have a big impact for education in Indonesia. With gadgets, the millennial generation has a higher interest in playing the game. McGonigal stated that playing games can help create a better world. This statement can be said to be true or false depending on the game being played. Before that, I have some clip of video about game.
Video games provide a fun escape from reality, though they're often portrayed as violent, lazy, and a waste of time by some. The debate has raged on for years, so are there any positive effects? Can video games actually make you smarter? Before we get ahead of ourselves, it's important to note that too much of anything is bad, even broccoli. Seriously, extremely high doses of broccoli can actually be toxic. Heck, even water toxicity exists. So if you binge and do nothing but play video games, the risks probably outweigh any benefits. In fact, we have an entire video devoted to what would happen if you stopped going outside and the negative effects of sitting, link in the description. Having said that, many studies have actually shown increases in cognitive function after playing video games. One study in particular had participants play Super Mario 64 for 30 minutes a day over 2 months. Afterwards, the brains of these participants saw an increase of gray matter in areas associated with memory, strategic planning, and fine motor skills of the hands compared to those who had not played. These are particularly encouraging results for mental disorders which cause these brain regions to shrink, using video games as a therapy. Surprisingly, action games can also increase attention to detail in individuals. Take a look at the following words on screen and yell out what color the word is as fast as you can. So, green, blue, orange. Okay, now try a bit faster without me. As we continue, it becomes more difficult because there is a conflict between the word itself and its color. Chances are, if you play more than 5 to 10 hours of action games a week, you're able to solve these problems much more quickly. This is because your brain is actually more efficient in the regions associated with attention. Of course, video games can also be incredibly educational, and while you may not be playing some of your favorite games for this purpose, there are certainly many games that are used as effective teaching tools for both young and old. They may even help kids who suffer from dyslexia read more effectively. In a small study, dyslexic children who played regular video games ended up reading faster and more accurately, once again relating to improved attention skills. Meanwhile, other studies have found improvements in eyesight. Not only can they see smaller details more clearly, like tiny writing, but they have an easier time differentiating levels of gray. Very practiced action gamers were 58% better at perceiving fine differences in contrast, which is important as this is one of the first things to diminish with age. Even in the elderly, improved memory and focus is seen. More importantly, specially designed brain-teasing video games have been shown to slow the aging process of the brain by up to 7 years. This is because they are cognitively complex and require mental energy. Think you're able to keep track of what's in front of your eyes? Keep an eye on the blue circle here. Eventually, it will turn yellow like all the others. I will then point to a circle and you tell me if it was originally blue. If you knew this ball wasn't blue, then you're a functioning human being. But let's make it harder. Staring at the middle of the screen can help to keep track of the blue circles. Was this circle originally blue? If you said no, you'd be right. One more time, but with 5 blue circles. Was this one originally blue? Yep, it was. It turns out the average person can track about 3 to 4 objects, while practiced action gamers can track around 6 to 7. Finally, as technology continues to transform medicine, surgeries are being completed with the insertion of cameras and remote-controlled tools. And these surgeries have very clear parallels to video games with a screen and a controlling device. Not surprisingly, young doctors with previous exposure to video games show fewer errors and faster completion than those without. Of course, all of these skills are only useful if you use them, which you can't if all you do is play video games. So enjoy your downtime and relax with your games in moderation, but get out there and keep your life diverse as well, because that's how you'll win at the game of life.
In clip video, have positive impact and negative impact. We want things that have a positive impact for the millennial generation. So, with this, we can make children's game that aim to learn but package in fun and interesting games. So, children can play gadget while learning. Learning is meant in the case like science and mathematics. Why? Because mathematics and science are very important in our life and are mutually beneficial. Therefore, the Smart Indonesian quiz game can help children in improving their ownership. And how to play this game? Very easy. And this game not using the internet network or offline. The first steps, player write the name in the game so that the ranking can be found later. Player can choose the subject they like science or math. In one game round, have 5 minutes are give to answer the question. If the first answer is correct, we'll get 5 points and we'll continue to the next question. Continue it until the time up, and when the time is up, can see the score and ranking you got from answer the question. And if your answer the question incorrect, the quiz score then has been collect will be minus by 4 points. Next, how to get epic win. The way to get an epic win in this quiz is player must answer question until the score reaches 100 points in one round or 5 minutes without any mistake in the answer. After which the player will get rank 1 in the Smart Indonesian quiz game. Games can change children's life pattern. With the children playing this quiz, children get to advantage, such as children can play gadget games, then content listen that can add insight and speed of thinking of the child. Okay, that's all explanation from me about my topic. Sorry if I have mistake on pronunciation. Thank you for watching.